Hello everyone, my name is Varalingam Palle and I am here to present my art integrated project on the topic bird sanctuaries in Odisha under Ek Bharat Shasastra Bharat mission. Bird sanctuaries in Odisha. First, I would like to give you some information about bird sanctuaries. Bird sanctuaries are built to protect the birds. These sanctuaries require extra care and that is why they are owned by the government. In India, the government is responsible for all the work that goes around in the sanctuary. India is home to many bird sanctuaries. That is why in all the states of India, you will find at least one bird sanctuary. Odisha is known for its abundant biodiversity. There are 21 wildlife sanctuaries in Odisha. You cannot visit all of these in one day. Some of the bird sanctuaries in Odisha are Debrigad Wildlife Sanctuary, Sunebeda Wildlife Sanctuary, Hardagad Wildlife Sanctuary, Kotagad Wildlife Sanctuary, Ushakoti Wildlife Sanctuary, Satkosi Wildlife Sanctuary, and Chilka Wildlife Sanctuary. We will discuss some of these wildlife sanctuaries in detail. The first is Debrigad Wildlife Sanctuary. The Debrigad Wildlife Sanctuary is an important location for conservation of various local wildlife and their habitat. It is home to a wide variety of flora and fauna. Over 40 species of mammals and 200 species of birds are found in this sanctuary. It is located in Baragarh district of Odisha. It covers an area of 353 square kilometers. Debrigad Sanctuary is one of the very famous for bird sanctuaries. Oriental white-eye is the most famous bird here. Here are some pictures of that bird. Sunebeda Wildlife Sanctuary. Around 200 species of birds have been reported from this sanctuary. It is located in Naudapur district of Odisha. This sanctuary is an attraction to eco-tourists because of its beautiful waterfalls and natural caves. Kingfisher is the most widely found bird here. Next is Hadagar Wildlife Sanctuary, a large tangent water body of about 31.83 square kilometers of river Salandi called as Hadagar Reservoir is found inside the sanctuary, and it is the important wetland of this sanctuary. This attracts variety of water birds, both migratory and resident. Peacock are main attraction of the visitors. It is one of the most beautiful wildlife sanctuaries in Odisha. Kotagarh Wildlife Sanctuary. Kotagarh Wildlife Sanctuary is situated in the Beliguda district of Odisha. Giant Iblis is the most famous bird here. Next we have Chilka, which is a very famous lake. Chilka is a worldwide famous sanctuary. It is the biggest and also the most beautiful bird sanctuaries in India. Chilka is basically a lake which is a beautiful spot for bird watching. White-bellied seagulls, greylag geese, purple moraine, jacana, herons and flamingos are among the many species which make the lake a bird watcher's delight. Chilka in fact is home to one of the world's largest breeding colonies of flamingos. Here are some pictures of Chilka Lake. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed this video.